Welcome to the Exposure Quote series, where we take quotes from the text you are studying and blow up individual words and phrases in order to analyse them and make interpretations. Your exam requires you to remember quotes by heart. This does not require you to learn every line from all the text you've studied, because that would be impossible, unless you have the world's best memory. You just have to think smart and learn key quotes. Quotes that could be used for a range of possible questions that the examiner may give you, and cover a range of themes and ideas. I use the term explode because it requires you to blow up the language into smaller pieces, for you to work out the meaning of words and phrases and make interpretations. Exploding the quote helps you to pinpoint word classes and really think about the writer's choices of language and the effect these individual words have on us as a reader. Revision is about being an independent learner. So rather than giving you all the answers, I will allow you time to explode the quote yourself, before giving you a chance to look at some possible answers. You may even want to try this with a friend and see what type of answers you can come up with together. Remember, learning is all about collaboration. The quote I will be focusing on for this session is from Macbeth's Soliloquy in Act 1, Scene 7. At this point in the play, Macbeth is alone on stage and is pondering the murder of King Duncan. Macbeth is aware of the power that he can gain by killing Duncan, but he's full of self-doubt at this point in the play. He realises that Duncan is a good king and a respected leader, and he doesn't want terrible consequences to occur once he commits regicide. He knows that he is only killing Duncan for selfish reasons, for him to become king. Now look at the following quote. Write the quote in the centre of the page so you have enough room to write around it. Make sure you pause the video whenever you need in order to write and give yourself time to think and work out your ideas. So look at the quote closely. Read it to yourself a few times. At this moment, Macbeth is discussing what would happen if he decides to kill Duncan. Read the quote again. What is he suggesting will happen? What words or phrases immediately stand out for you? First begin by identifying the word classes of particular words. Don't do it for all the words, just key ones. This time round, identify the word classes for plead, for angels, and damnation. Annotate the answers around the words, and don't forget to pause the video whenever you need. Now, make sure you know the denotations of the words. Denotation means the literal meaning of the word. You can't analyse language properly if you are unsure of the meaning. Next step is to work out the connotations of words and phrases. Connotations means associations or links you can make. So what connotations can you make with the words plead, angels, and damnation? Do the words share a particular theme? Think about it. Angels, damnation. What did the majority of society believe during the time the play was written? Why would Macbeth use such imagery at this particular moment? You also need to be picking out techniques that the writer uses. I can spot the use of alliteration twice in this quote. Can you spot it too? What sounds do these words create, and what effect does this have? Last few steps. Develop your annotations by writing down any of your own interpretations or ideas of why the writer chose to use particular words and phrases. What it makes you and different audiences think or feel about Macbeth. And King Duncan himself. How is he presented as being a good king and a respected leader? What you feel these particular words and phrases show about these characters, and Macbeth's opinion of Duncan. Now pause the video and take a moment to do this, before I reveal some possible answers. So, did you get similar ideas? This method needs work, so give it a go with a different quote from Macbeth, or another text that you are studying. Remember to explode particular words and phrases and annotate word classes, denotation and connotations of words. Then explore it even further by taking it into smaller pieces and think about why the writer chose to use such language. What was their intention and what effect does it have on different audiences from the time it was written to the present day, and on you? Why don't you now try the following question? Starting Macbeth's soliloquy, explain how far you think Shakespeare presents King Duncan as a respected leader. Write about how Shakespeare presents King Duncan as a respected leader in the quote, and how Shakespeare presents King Duncan as a respected leader in the play as a whole. So this is where it would be good to find another quote from the text that looks at King Duncan as being a respected leader. Let me know how it goes and leave a comment. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram for more regular educational updates and ways to stay positive. Learn, motivate and educate. See you next time.